we are in the kitchen now with some post-Lunar New Year vibes. Kevin Pang with the Boston-based America's Test Kitchen is back in town. So we asked him, hey, would you stop by? And he's got a fun recipe for me to try that involves beating up some cucumbers.
Are you stressed today, Amity?
No, but I've always got a little rage inside me.
Okay, this is perfect because we are going to get some stress out of you. You're going to be bashing some cucumbers, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. All right, so let's talk about smashed cucumbers. What is this salad all about?
Okay, smashed cucumbers, if you go to any Chinese restaurants, this is something that they're going to serve. And this comes from our cookbook. Well, my dad and my cookbook. It's called A Very Chinese Cookbook. And we just want to show that cooking Chinese food is way easier and way tastier and more healthful than you think.
All right, easy. Okay, so I like it. So how do we get started?
Okay,
here?
so you know, unlike a lot of cooking segments where I, the cook, do all the work,
yes,
I don't necessarily feel that's fair because I want the host to do some work. You know, work for it, right?
Yes, I am your sous
so
chef.
you're going to be my chef today, Amity.
Yes.
So we've got some cucumbers. These are English cucumbers. The first step you're going to do is you're going to cut off the tips here.
Okay.
And you're going to be slicing these cucumbers into about 3-inch segments. So for an English cucumber, you're talking about like 5 or 6 pieces here.
Okay, I'll do it. All right.
There you go.
All right, I got
Wonderful
this.
work. And
By the way, I always make chefs nervous because I'm left-handed, and I don't know why that is. By the way, am I cutting them like this?
It's okay. Just keep it like that for now. You're going to do it with the other piece as well, too.
Okay.
And we're going to place this, as you're doing that, I'm going to place these into this Ziploc bag.
So in the round form?
In the round form is perfectly fine. And I will show you why in a second. So you're going to do that with the other piece here, too. Now, I hear you're quite the cook, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm like, basically, every restaurant wants to hire me as their chef.
Okay, all right. Now, this is the fun part here. We're going to put this into this Ziploc bag.
Okay.
Now, I talk about if you're feeling stressed, Amity, you're going to take this rolling pin. I'm going to get this out of the way.
All right.
And you are going to bash the heck out of this bag right here, okay?
All right, you ready for this?
All right, here we go. Let's see it.
Is this too hard?
No, this is perfect. Look at that. Okay, that is good.
Is it done? Am I done?
Look at this. Now, you're going to ask, why are we actually doing this? Well,
yeah, why are we actually
the reason
doing
is, if you're cutting it straight, I mean, that's perfectly fine. It's going to look nice, but you're creating these fissures so that the sauce is going to get right inside the cucumbers, and it's going to be great.
It's going to marinate in deeper.
Exactly.
I see, because with the straight cut, it kind of seals off the cellulose.
It kind of slides right off, right?
Okay.
You're absolutely right. Now, it would be easy for us to, what we need to do is we're going to salt this, but because through the magic of television, we want to salt this, remove some of the moisture, and this is what we have here. Okay, next part is the sauce.
Okay.
We have here, you're going to dump everything into this bowl. In here, we've got 1 garlic clove and 4 teaspoons of Chinese black vinegar. If you smell it, it smells a little bit like balsamic, right?
I love that.
There you
smells
go.
Delicious.
So you're going to dump it into this bowl here.
Okay.
We've got a tablespoon of soy sauce, just right in there. We've got a little bit of toasted sesame oil. This is 2 teaspoons. It's got that really nutty taste to it.
Smells so good. I can't. Okay.
All right. And we've got a teaspoon of sugar, granulated sugar.
Okay.
Yep. Just add a nice balance of sweetness. Just dump the whole thing in there.
Okay.
And you're going to stir everything together just to dissolve the sugar.
Okay. Get that nice and dissolved.
Yes.
All right.
Now, first of all, tell me, easy so far, right?
It's so easy so far and smells so delicious.
Okay. So you're going to dump that all over into our smashed cucumbers.
Okay.
Look at that, like a pro.
All right.
Okay, and give it a nice stir here.
Okay.
Now, if you are adventurous like me, you can add a little bit of chili oil. So I've got a touch of chili oil. Okay, just drizzle it over.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. That
looks pretty.
That is a pro move there, Amity. I love it.
What can I say?
And then finally, we've got some toasted sesame seeds, and you're going to give it a little emerald bam. So actually, Salt Bay. You know this? You know Salt Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna with as much zhuzh as you can. Look at that.
You like that?
And if you want to give a little, I'll show you the move that I do.
Yeah,
just take a little bit here, a little sprinkle, like that. From a distance, like a 3-point shot, like there. And that's
Sesame seeds everywhere.
Yes, thank you to the crew who's going to clean it up. And that is it. That is smashed cucumber salad. It cannot be easier.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
it is so easy.
I would like you to try it. And if it's not good, well, you can't blame me because you made it.
That's true. This is true. That is so flavorful.
Crunchy.
So refreshing.
Yeah.
And I think when you beat the heck out of the cucumber,
yes,
it tenderizes it a little, so it's not too chewy.
Absolutely right.
This is awesome.
Thank you very much.
All right, first of all, I want to talk about your cookbook. You and your dad wrote it. First of all, can we just say a moment? Hey to your mom, Catherine.
Yes,
I heard
she's
she's
a
a big
fan.
fan of the show. Come visit us sometime.
Hi, Mom.
I'll make you some cucumber salad that Kevin
Yes,
taught me.
thank you.
So let's talk about the book.
Okay, very Chinese cookbook. By the way, I should say, even though I live in Chicago, we're based in Boston, I grew up in Kent. I'm a Seattle boy, so I'm so happy to be back in my favorite TV station growing up.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, but I wrote this with my dad, and I'm here because it is Lunar New Year. In fact, it was Lunar New Year on Saturday, and it's a eating holiday. So
and you have some treats here, I see.
yeah, we've got
Okay,
some
what do we
treats
got?
here. This is a traditional Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year spread. We've got some white rabbit candy, which tastes like milk, and you're going to see a lot of things that look like gold. We've got these gold bars and gold coins and these crescent. They look like empanadas, but they're shaped like gold. And the reason is we like to eat food that look like gold, among other things, because we think eating this sort of food will make us rich.
Okay. Then I will eat all the gold things.
So I will give you a
For
gold
now.
coin, and I wish you strike the lottery this year. Or at
All
least a
right.
raise.
Or at least, well, we'll see about that. I think the lottery is more like it.
Yeah.